Hey, all Caps fans, welcome to another episode of the Weekly Spotlight. This time I'm joined by Jack Einarson. Jack, thanks for joining me this week.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, Jack, you just got named co-captain with Brett Paddock. What was your emotions, feelings, reactions to that, and how did you find out?
Yeah, it's a big honor to be named captain, first of all. I've always been looking up to guys that have been wearing the C, so I'm very proud to be able to name captain. And just found out by Tyson Ramsey. He took me into the office and just told me the other day.
Awesome, yeah. So this season's going to be a little bit different, obviously. 40-game season, a lot of interdivision games. You play Portage twice in the preseason, then you got them twice right off the bat. Is there any differences other than that, or what is it going to be like as a player playing in something like this?
Yeah, it's going to be different for sure. It's almost going to be like mini playoff series right in the regular season. So it's going to be some hard feelings probably after a few games, but yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, so you mentioned there's going to be lots of returning players this year. I think 14, 15 maybe from last year. How big of is that heading into this season?
Yeah, that's huge. I think experience is definitely big in this league, and with the amount of guys we have returning and the amount of everything, with the skill and everything we have, I think we could do something special this year.
Yeah, you mentioned doing something special this year. Five of the six forwards in the top six are all 20-year-olds. How big is that going to be?
Yeah, that's big for sure. But we do have a lot of young guys that could jump in there too. There are a lot of good players on our lineup that are even looking to just get into the lineup.
Yeah, you mentioned those young players, Connor Geeky, Braden Lewis. How special are those kids that are going to be coming up?
Oh, yeah, they're going to be good players. They're real fun to watch in practice, that's for sure.
You played your last preseason, or sorry, your first preseason game last week in Portage. How did you feel out on the ice?
Yeah, good. It was a little bit tiring, but it's good to get a little bit maybe of the rust off, if you want to say that. But yeah, it was good to, something different to practice, and it's good to get back out on game week.
Take me back to maybe when you were a child here for a second. How old were you when you first started playing the game, and who would you say influenced you to play?
I don't even know how young I'd be before I could even remember, but honestly, I think it was just my dad, my family that were just showing me the game.
Yeah, so who do you root for in the NHL?
I'm a big Jets fan.
Okay.
But yeah, I was happy to see Tampa win the cup. That's for
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Tampa's got a lot of Canadian guys. Do you have any NHL players that you would model your game after yourself?
Yeah, I would try and say Kyle Connor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a guy I really like his game style, and I try to model myself maybe a little bit after that. But
Did you get up to any Jets games this past year?
I got into one at the Christmas break.
Okay. Yeah, that's personally one of my favorite rinks to go to. It's one of the smallest rinks. It's a crazy atmosphere there. But you were drafted in the fifth round in the MJHL draft in 2015 by the Verdun All Caps. What do you remember from that process? And what was your, let's say, first impressions of the town of Verdun?
Yeah, before I came here, I came to the camp without really any expectations. But then getting here and seeing, the town support and everything that goes into this, it's definitely one of the best places to play in the league, I'd say for sure.
Yeah, you saw your point production improve. You had 14 points in your rookie season and improved there, and you scored 50-plus points last year. What do you think was the biggest success for you last year, which saw you score 20 goals?
I would say confidence maybe. I think my confidence went up a little bit last year. And once you got that going with you, I think you can do a few more things than, without any extra weight on your back. If you want to say that.
So you're going into your fourth and final year with the team, Jack. What would say your favorite memory of being an All Cap?
I would have to say going to the finals. My first year, that was probably the most fun I've ever had playing hockey. So hopefully we get back to there this year.
So would that be the biggest goal this year for you and the team this year is getting back to that finals?
Absolutely. That's my goal.
Hey, Jack, appreciate you for taking the time this week on the weekly spotlight, and best of luck this upcoming season.
Yeah, thanks for having me.